Hello everybody, welcome back to Modern Dentures. It's a little bit of a different one today, not in the clinic. Got me working clothes on because I'm at our new denture clinic that we're setting up, so I thought I'd just do an update for you guys just to let us know where you are. We're going to be sort of documenting the whole process of this on the channel, so for those of you that are thinking of setting up your own dental practice or more specifically denture clinic. So with this project, what we're doing, we're setting it up initially as a denture clinic, and then over time we'll be getting CQC registered and then bringing in a dentist to do all the prescriptions. In the meantime, we're going to be doing the same as what I did originally 10-15 years ago, where I was sending my patients out to get prescriptions from a local dentist. We'll be doing that again for the time being, so I'll just show you around. So it's quite a small property. It's only going to have the one clinical room. The floor has just been latexed, so now we're on to the painting stage. We ripped all the old floor out. Matt did that when he was here the other week. May Stewart's built the clinic, 'cause this was one big room, so we basically just put some stud walling up, soundproof plasterboard, soundproofing insulation in those stud walls as well. Got them plastered. We've started putting kitchen units in the clinical area. It's a very sort of straightforward clinic. The idea is that we've just got one straight run there, just keeps it nice and cheap. If you're starting putting corners and things like that in, gets more difficult because you've got to start cutting the worktop, angling it in, fixing it together. So if you can keep it straight and just having one row is ideal, and we got enough room in here to do that as well. And then just a standard bank of wall units for all the bits and pieces to go in. Then we're going to have two sinks in there, obviously the dirty sink and the clean sink as I call them. Then on this side down here we will be having probably a little tiny desk which will just go in this corner facing forward, so we've got the screen away from the patient. Chair will be going in the middle. Sorry to be swinging you around a little bit, this might be a better shot up here. So chair will be going in the middle facing this way, so I'm working sort of behind the patient there if I need to, and then coming up to the side we got some heaters to go on there. We've got some new lights in, brighten it up. I'll give you like a quick little tour. So this room that I was showing you that we are painting, this is basically reception room. In this corner here, we're going to be having the reception desk, just some waiting room chairs on that side. And then if we come through, I'll tell you what I'll do, let me just swing this around. The main entrance is there, but we'll probably be using that entrance, which will then go straight into reception. We've already got a wheelchair access disabled toilet, and then this room, which we've just got stacked up with junk at the moment, will be consultation room. Not quite sure, we haven't really decided how we're going to set this up yet, but we're looking at having a small desk with a computer for booking all the appointments, but then maybe a couple of tables and chairs, coffee table, maybe armchairs, maybe a sofa, bucket chairs, not really sure yet, but that'll just be for doing all the consultation work. Up the stairs, so if we go in this room first, we've got another little toilet up here which will be staff toilet, and then this is a sort of medium sized room. It's actually a fairly decent sized room, this one, which will be separated into two sections, probably over here where we've got access to plumb in some water and water in, water out, basically. Little decon room here, and then just over in this corner we'll be setting it up as a little kind of laboratory area. Obviously not a full-blown laboratory, just a bench with the essentials for doing adjustments to dentures, bit of polishing, things like that, repairs if we need to, adding teeth, that sort of stuff. And then we've got this big room which is basically going to be a staff room, but again we might section it off somehow put an office in, somewhere to put all the paperwork, etc. Again, not really figured it out because we want to use this as a function room as well. So when we're doing staff training, things like that, we've got a nice clean, bright space to do it in. But we do need some office space as well, so I'm not sure about that. Maybe we'll leave it open with some big folding doors to separate it. But that's where we are. We've been building a website, and we've been putting together our marketing strategy in terms of figuring out what sort of advertising we're going to be doing. And the other thing that we've been doing is putting together a website which is basically a denture directory that we're going to be rolling out nationwide. So all denture clinics, clinical dental technicians basically be able to register on there, and then it'll be like a central point for patients that are looking for CDTs to find their nearest ones to them. That's a long-term project, but it's looking quite promising at the moment. Looking really good. If that's something you're interested in, get in contact, we can put you on there. Generally, we're not thinking of putting dentists on there. However, if you do specialise in it, you see yourself as a little bit of an expert in dentures, or you're a prosthodontist or something like that, then just get in contact and we'll take a look. I think that's it for this video. I need to be cracking on with some work now, so I've got this door that needs putting up. I hate doing doors. Always ends up being my job for some reason. But there we go. Right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one, and take care. Bye bye.